This is the first one in a while.
I know.
It's been decades.
It's been centuries.
28 days later. The art of 28 days later. What can we even call this one, considering we can't do hiatus? That was 2 episodes ago. What can this even be? The art of forgiveness. Forgive us.
Forgive us.
The art of forgiving us.
Thee, for I have sinned.
For I've sinned. Well, welcome back to Art of Ramble. That's the first time we're doing an intro in a while. Usually our intro comes about 30 minutes into the episode.
Exactly. We just gotta dip our toe in.
Exactly.
Wriggle it around a bit.
Considering we also have not been here in a while.
Yeah.
We've not been here
we've
in
not
a while.
been here in a while, and today is the first day that me and Chris have been able to interact.
Yeah.
In general. So we've pretty much been together the whole day. So I don't know what that's going to mean for the pod.
Exactly.
Because it's our limit with each other has
it's wearing thin.
Yeah.
It's wearing thin, but that means maybe it'll be a concise episode.
Possibly. So
No promises.
I say we do a real quick, what did we do today?
Okay.
Just to let everyone know what was up. What's the vibes.
Period.
So I'll start.
Okay.
I woke up and I said, Chris, what you doing today? And he said, I got so much editing to do. And I was like, you know what? Let's go get a lattes.
Let's go get a little lattes.
So we went to the local coffee shop.
We sure did.
And that's about all we did today.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
But it was so nice.
It was.
I now actually really like the latte, which before I was like, I don't know. I don't think the roast is good.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it wasn't bad. It was just there was something in it that I wasn't sold on.
A flavor profile.
Yeah. But today I've been changed, and they had a tea that was revolutionary.
Fire. Oh my
if
God,
I
it
could
was so
get
good.
whatever that is and make it at home.
Mm-hmm. That would be
Say
life-changing.
Mm-hmm.
It would be life-changing for sure.
It would.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was pretty much our day. The only thing, like she said, the only thing that my day consisted of aside from that was editing. Edited and posted a YouTube video, which, I mean, if y'all want to go check out my YouTube channel, you can. It is Chris Roberts, so you can just kind of search that, do some searching on that if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also leave it in the description, but while
Yes.
I have been doing YouTube videos as well, Cait over here has entered another vlogging era.
I have, and I've actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I've blossomed more,
Yeah.
if you say.
Period.
And I think that's because of the pod has helped me that and motherhood. I'm you know what?
Anything's on the table.
Yeah.
Anything is on the table. Yeah.
And I've been enjoying it. And it's also the spring.
Right.
vibes.
That is your peak.
Yeah.
You love a spring.
I do.
Spring and a fall.
I really
and
do.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all there.
Well,
Exactly.
No, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Is the spring and a fall energy.
Yeah.
Because by the time the spring energy is over, it's waiting on the fall energy to come.
Exactly. Because I literally was I forget what I was having, but it was a latte of some sort. And I was yeah, just 4 more months and we'll have pumpkin back.
Oh, yeah.
Which
it was
is,
the
crazy.
toffee nut, the vanilla and toffee nut or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Which is just wild to think that
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as August hits, it's okay, pumpkin everywhere.
Okay, pumpkin. Yeah, exactly.
Which for me mentally, seems early August. I'm more a September fall.
Yeah.
Fall is we can enter fall starting September.
Exactly.
Because Halloween's literally right around the corner. But
yeah.
I don't know. August is just, it's too summery.
It
August is so summery.
The back to school of it all too.
Yes. And it's hot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is so hot.
Yeah. It is way too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Way too hot.
Because last year, June was pretty chill.
Yeah.
Not chilly, but it wasn't putrid.
No.
But
and then July was
hell.
July was wretched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was so bad, actually.
I feel like July and August are literally the worst.
Yeah.
As far as like the heat index.
It really does get so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I'm actually not ready for summer.
I know.
I like the summer for the thought of it.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it does come around, I'm like, get me back in winter.
The only thing I like is the pool.
Winter is coming. Yeah.
True.
That's true.
But like otherwise, outside activities sound terrible.
Awful.
But today at the coffee shop, it was literally like we were in Savannah.
Oh my God, the vibes were so good. The weather was perfect. The energy was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The people we were surrounded with was nice.
I was just about to say, there was no one that was like off.
No.
There was
nobody that seemed weird. Nobody that was
No.
like, what are you doing
Yeah,
here?
it was like everyone was just like happy.
Like happy, doing their own thing and existing among each other in like a positive light.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is like
Which doesn't happen often.
no,
Not anymore. Not these days.
no.
And and I just don't know, like, I would have expected more of that for it being like the city vibe, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you never know.
Yeah,
Because like there's obviously pockets of like of everything everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
No.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It was
really
vibes.
was. It was so chill.
Mhm.
And the Witty's dude went with us, and he was literally just chilling like he had a latte.
Yeah,
He was like, yeah, I'm just here.
literally.
Just
Precious.
looking around, just, I'm
Doing
just
dude
chilling.
things.
Just doing a dude thing.
Yeah.
So, even though, like, there was little kids, too, at some points, like, the toddlers,
Yeah.
they were chill.
They were like doing their own, obviously they were being toddlers, but they weren't like,
But they weren't, like, coming up to you, or
yeah,
they weren't doing anything like some kids.
they were like
could
well
be.
behaved.
Yeah.
It was weird. I know.
Yeah.
Even when I went inside, when you were like outside and I had went to go get stuff,
Mhm.
like there were kids coming in and out, but they were like well
Polite.
behaved.
Yeah.
I was like, it's so weird. It was like we were in an alternate dimension.
I know.
It was
It was strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like, especially when you like merge like such a different group of people, like such a diverse group of people. Like
yeah.
and I love to people watch.
Oh yeah.
Love a people watch moment.
Absolutely.
Like I loved it, but like there was nothing to watch.
No.
There was no.
Everybody was like to themselves, but like
happy.
yeah,
I don't know. It
wasn't like they were. It wasn't like reserved, but it was like, I don't know. It was just like existing. It was just like humans existing among each other.
Yeah, it was like the perfect utopia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like if you put like lions and tigers together, and like nobody was like, or like lions and antelope, and we were just existing.
Exactly.
Like it was wild.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
I know. But
I'll be thinking about that coffee for a while.
I know. Well, we've already decided that we were going to do that weekly because it was
Yeah.
such chill vibes.
Yeah.
And like the drinks were actually
So good. Oh my God, they were actually so good.
And Chris has been there more than I have. I've been there like twice. And I don't know, today just really like sold it for me that
Yeah.
they are like
Top
the
notch.
ish.
Yeah. And
And maybe it's the new cups.
maybe it is the new cups.
I don't know.
But also like them being so close to us is so nice too.
Yep.
So, you know,
That
a give or take.
That is a perk.
Yeah. Cause
I like that.
yeah, I'd much rather not have to drive
45
an hour
minutes.
away.
Yes.
Yeah, to go to a coffee shop. Even
No.
though like
It's
I do-
fun, but it's
yeah.
not like feasible to go every week.
no, and not now that you have a Wii too. Like
Mm.
it's just not. That's just not on the docket.
No.
Maybe every like once in a while, but
Yeah.
yeah,
It just could not be weekly. Like
no,
yeah. But every once in a while it is fun
yeah,
for sure.
and like to try new places and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But at least we have a place near us that is like good.
Actually good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Which
thankfully.
is now a good segue we can talk about, which we have so much to talk about because we never even talked about our trip.
No.
We never got into that, but we did try Dutch Bros while we were there because we mentioned trying it.
Yes, we did.
And it wasn't good.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we got to say about it. Nothing. It was pretty
just, like-
lackluster.
Yeah.
I feel like in the moment, because we were like hyped up about it, it was like, oh, this is good. But like thinking back on it, and like when I had a latte when we got home
Mhm.
too, I was like, I'd much rather this than that.
I know. It was like, now that I'm thinking, it's like it was just flavored milk.
It was.
There was no
just
coffee flavor.
No.
It wasn't
was
like
weird.
this, like, because I am a person who I want to taste the
Taste
espresso.
the coffee. Yeah,
like,
exactly.
let me taste and just, I want to have like on the back that little bit of like flavor.
Right.
And I want it to be creamy. And that was not it. It was just...
No, it was not good.
It was like a decaf almost.
Yeah.
Is what it tasted like.
I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it just wasn't... decaf actually is like the best way to put it. It just was not good.
Mm-mm. It really wasn't. So I'm a little confused why some people do hype it up. Because I'm like, have you never tried good coffee?
Yeah.
Or are you a person who only wants like a sugary cream drink, and that's your version of coffee?
Yeah. And that latte we got from what's the bagel place called?
Jeff's Bagels.
From Jeff's Bagels. Oh my god. That was a real latte. Mm-hmm. That was a real latte.
Because I feel like Mother would probably like Dutch Bros.
Probably.
And the other would be like, oh, it tastes too much like coffee.
Right.
It's not sweet enough.
Because Dutch Bros is giving like a little Dunkin'.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
it
that
gives
too.
a little Dunkin'. Mm-hmm. So, which like Dunkin' is good here or there, but you just have to like work the menu for like the good things.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I was just really disappointed about the Dutch Bros.
I know, because I was really expecting. I was expecting a lot more.
Yeah.
I wasn't, because especially like we got the Eagle, or I got that, whatever, the Gold Eagle.
Yeah.
And I've heard people talk about it. So I was like, okay, this one has to be good. Like, I can't go wrong with this one. But, like, lackluster.
I know. And, like, I think it was, like, a culmination of, like, it was far from us. Like, it wasn't, like, too close to us.
Yeah.
And, like, it wasn't even, like, we had the opportunity to, like, try something else too. Like we just like got it that one day and it wasn't good. So like it would be different if it was like near us and we like tried that, it wasn't good, we could try it again.
Yeah.
And maybe it was just like that day.
Maybe.
But like I don't even have like a want for it anymore.
Me either.
Yeah.
Because obviously when you're there too, like we went to Gideon's like twice and got cold brew, and those are fire. You can't go wrong with that.
No.
And the Jeff's Bagels, like their bagels are fire and their lattes are good as fuck.
So good.
They are so good.
Vanilla cinnamon that we got? Mm-hmm. God, it was so good.
Yes. It was so good.
God.
Like it literally tasted like our top is Dancing Goats, and if you taste or match that,
yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
Which is what the coffee shop did for us earlier today. I was like, oh, this is hitting.
Yeah.
This is fire.
So good. Oh my god, it was actually so good.
I know.
And I'm going to be thinking about it for forever.
I know. I just like, I don't know. I just literally can't put it into words like how good that whole experience was.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just.
It was like a reset.
And it felt like we were in. We just talked about it. Gilmore Girls. Like I literally felt like I was in Gilmore Girls.
Yeah. It was so,
crazy.
because it was giving so city, like so small town vibe. Like everybody knew everyone. I don't know. It was weird.
I know. It did feel like everyone that we saw, like I kind of knew them.
Right.
Like I've seen them.
And we were just like all like experiencing this together. And
I feel like it's literally like Zootopia, where it's like all the animals are so happy they're all living together. That's literally how it was at the coffee shop.
Literally. It was so crazy. Good. Like, it was so good.
Yeah. And there was hella carpenter bees. And they were just all thriving there too. Just a part of everyone. Like even the bees were chilling. Yeah. Bees worked for the bourgeoisie.
Bees worked for the bourgeoisies. I was gonna say too, like no, and even nobody was like swatting at the bees.
No,
which is crazy.
Yes,
usually you'd see like hella people swatting
and tripping,
going crazy.
No, they were just.
It was vibes. Chill. It was vibes all around, which that was lit.
I know,
because a poor bee, you know.
I know, but although I don't like that they are putting holes in my porch.
That is unfortunate.
It's trifling.
That is unfortunate.
They have some that they've already made, so why do we got to make new ones?
Right. You already have homes.
Yes. Just use the ones you used last year.
Exactly. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yes. Literally.
Well, I feel like we should start. Well, we've already started. I feel like we should now dive into our Disney trip, our Disney vacation. Okay, so
extravaganza.
Where do we even begin?
Okay, well, to not make this pod the length of our vacation.
Yeah.
Because, I think we should do like top things.
Highlights.
Yeah, like highlights that are like funny or.
Let's do like a favorite part of like each part of the trip. So like going down, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, coming back.
Okay. Period. And I'm gonna try to recollect like my thoughts because.
Yeah.
You want me to go first? Or you
I can go first if you want me to.
You go first.
Okay. My favorite part of the going down trip was, and that's a great question now that I think about it. Honestly, it was probably having that orange juice again.
Yeah.
At the Florida stand.
Okay.
Oh my God, there's nothing. Or actually, you know what? It was going into Florida, listening to Florida by Taylor Swift featuring Florence and the Machine.
Right.
That was vibes. Period. That leading into the having the orange juice again.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Such a good moment.
Yeah. God. I think for me, like the going down part, man, I'm trying to think, like.
Was it getting squash on my seat?
And I did enjoy getting squash on your seat. Because the Wittedest dude was just so freaking cute.
He was. But it was just like too early in the trip for me to have squash on my seat.
But there was so much squash that whole trip, actually. Squash on my shoes, squash on your seat.
There was a lot of squashing going on.
A lot of squashing going on. I don't know, like really like going down. I feel like probably the best part was like getting to our Airbnb.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, oh my gosh, yes, this is perfect.
Yeah. Because it was nice. It looked nice.
Yeah. Which, unfortunate news, turns out it was not so nice.
It was not so nice.
And her 5-star did go down to a 4.69.
It posted? Oh, I didn't see.
And she never responded.
Wow. Yeah. But the review's up? God. Oh, I want to look at it now. I need to look at it like on her.
I know.
On her page.
Which I literally like am not hard. Like I've been to Airbnbs, and if something is like not perfect, it's okay.
Yeah.
And like the cleaners did amazing. Cleaners were top notch. Yeah. At this Airbnb.
So good.
It was clean, but it was not as advertised, and that was my problem.
Yeah.
And she was rude, which I've never had a host be rude. Normally they're customer service forward.
Yeah.
This lady was not, and that didn't ruin our trip by any means.
No, it didn't even take away from our trip at all. It was just when we were at the Airbnb. Honestly,
it was like towards the end, really. Yeah. It was like the compile of stuff. It was like, okay, this is kind of weird and annoying, which is where I would normally like not even make a big deal.
Yeah.
But once things started compiling, it was like, okay, something's up.
Even like a couple things had piled up and we were still like, okay.
Yeah.
Like this is a lot, but like, okay.
Yeah.
And then it got to like that last day and it was like.
Something's got to be said. And then her response was like.
Insane.
I don't care. Like.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then whatever. But that was probably a good part because.
Yeah.
Especially because Chloe was like, oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was.
And
so
it was
much
nice
fun.
to like get to the Airbnb and be out of the car.
Right. No, that's true.
But I did really enjoy the food that we got too at the Korean.
Oh my God, that place was so good. What was it? K-pop or not K-pop? I don't know. It was like barbecue pop or something like that.
Gotcha.
Pop barbecue.
We got noodles.
Yes, it was so good.
Or did we get a rice bowl? Wait, it was rice.
Was it rice?
I think it was rice. Bulgogi rice bowl.
Oh my God, that's what it was. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was really good.
Oh my God, I think about that too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah.
That was actually so fire. And you got wings too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Yeah.
And that night we got Gideon's.
We did.
That was our first Gideon's latte. It's not a latte, but cold brew. Might as well be a latte.
That shit was so good. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that shit was so good, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Okay. Let's do Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Magic Kingdom was the next day.
Yes. Favorite part about Magic Kingdom? I mean, there's so many, but like I kind of have to say like riding Tron with my dear sister. That was like so much fun.
Cute. It was so much fun.
Yeah, either that or riding Tiana's. Tiana's was really fun. Mm-hmm. It was kind of horrifying, but it was fun regardless. It was just a little scary.
Yeah.
Just a little scary. But I'm still so shocked that Chloe did it and enjoyed it.
I know.
But like nothing beats that, like going up to the heavens.
Oh my god!
I think about that all the time.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Dang.
Yeah.
Period.
Same.
That was hard because Chris went with my sister and then my husband went with his sister. So I stayed behind with the Witty Dude in the little family baby center.
Yeah.
And then me and Javed went and rode it. So uncle and auntie stayed back with the Witty Dude.
Yeah.
And that was like, okay, are you guys going to be okay?
And we literally had to fight demons and battles. And by demons, I mean this fucking duck who would not leave us alone. But like we literally persisted. So like
y'all won the battle.
We literally won. But also like I do think that should show like how good we did considering it was all fine even when we were sent trials and also tribulations.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
So
y'all did it. When I came out, he was still in the same position looking like...
Exactly.
You
like,
you
know what? I see.
Okay, so my favorite part was Mine Train with Chloe and then like listening to you like being trifling to set him in the back. And she was like so done for the night. Like she literally was like, I'm not gonna even like make it off this mine train.
Like what even was I saying? It was something specific. Who's? Yeah, what the fuck are you doing in my house? What the fuck are you doing in my house?
And that was the meme of this. That was one of the memes of the trip. She's just trying to enjoy the mine train. Literally can't even like
literally just trying to exist. And I'm like Earl all up in her ear.
Oh my god, and we were so tired.
We were hallucinating at that point.
Yes, because that was the end of the night.
Yeah.
Rides are almost done. Mm-hmm. Like
that was literally the last thing.
That was one of the last things. But it was the end of the night. Like it was 11 or 10:40.
Yeah.
We already stood in the 30-minute line, which isn't bad. It's like a really quick line, but we were standing behind this, unfortunately, this couple that had to demonstrate PDA the entire time in the line, which was just a choice, I feel, like in a kid's roller coaster. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me that you couldn't separate.
It was a choice
for a second.
Sure. Yeah.
And I don't even feel like I was the only one uncomfortable. I think the man was also uncomfortable with that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he was not. He was
thrilled. Like peeling her off, and she would just go back, cling right back.
Yeah.
But that was really fun, and especially because we got front row, and Chloe was like,
horrified.
Okay.
Like, okay, I guess so.
Yeah. And then we were hearing people like go and leave and scream, and she was just like,
oh no. Yeah.
Okay,
God,
I'm good. But I don't know, that whole thing, that was just like the whole experience was fun.
Yeah.
And then rude. That's creepy.
That was scary.
My next favorite part would be getting the Crocs.
Oh my god, that happened that day.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, so
our Crocs.
We got I didn't even wear mine. We got Haunted Mansion Crocs because my husband's sister went and got a pair of Crocs.
And she was so hyped about them.
So hyped about her Crocs. And then we were like...
our shirts also, not to mention, are also Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, Haunted Mansion theme
shirt.
After the little Vikings in the ride, which is like perfect for us, obviously.
Yeah.
Because we were of Viking descent.
Exactly. And, but the Crocs.
Yeah, so... my husband and his sister went to go ride Haunted Mansion, and we stayed behind. We were going to go after them. And then Chris was like, oh my gosh, what if we just all go and get Crocs? And we're like, Let's do it.
No, because but it was weird because I was like, imagine we all went in and got Crocs, and then Cait was like, okay, let's go do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Actually, are we really finna do this?
We really finna do this? Yeah.
And then we all got Crocs.
Yep. They luckily had our size, for all of us, because I had to get my husband a pair too.
Yeah.
And then we're we go get them, we change our shoes, and then we're standing by the Rapunzel Tower, if you know where that is, waiting for them to get off Haunted Mansion. And we put the bags in front of our feet so that they won't peek around the corner and see. And then they walk up and we're just chilling. Chris has got his phone out.
Oh god.
Finally she peeps it and she's like, what the heck? And then she's like, I don't know who would spend $70 on a meme. That's actually ridiculous. I think she's just salty that we all had the shoes and she couldn't be bragging about them anymore.
Exactly.
So I feel like she had the mental that she was gonna flex on us all night.
She's gonna be like, y'all don't have these, y'all don't have my Crocs.
And we literally wore them the entire time.
We did, and it was perfect.
It was so
it was so perfect.
It was such a good day.
Yeah.
It was truly perfect day.
Yeah.
But
and
yeah,
Crocs,
those
if you want to sponsor us, you can. So.
You can sponsor us.
Yeah, we'll wear a different pair of Croc every episode if you want.
I want the Shrek pair.
Period. Yeah. I want the Barbie Crocs.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I've seen those. I'll have to look.
Yeah, they're pink.
Oh.
I think they're platform too, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, that was my favorite part of Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
and then we have Epcot. Because we had a day in between.
Yeah.
I can't remember what we did that day, honestly. That day was like a flash in the machine.
Dude, it was.
What did we do that day? We woke up. We went to...
Oh, my gosh.
What did we do?
Did we have a break? We did have a break day?
Yeah. Sunday. We didn't do anything Sunday. Because that Monday was Epcot. Tuesday was Animal Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
The day we left.
Wow.
Sunday we did something. I think that was World of Food Trucks Day too, right?
Okay.
But we did something that day. I swear we all had gotten in the car at some point.
Did we? Oh, we went to... I know what we did. We spent forever at freaking World of Disney. That's what we did.
That was Disney Springs Day.
Oh, well, we had homecoming that day.
Oh my.
Okay, I think that could be easily both of ours.
Part of the day. Easy, yeah.
Homecoming? Okay, listen. This was our first big outing. This was a sit-down restaurant.
Yeah.
We all went. It was 6 of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdest dude was in his little booster seat on the table. He was literally trying to grab his auntie's drink and menu and everything.
Biscuit.
And the waitress was impeccable.
And I wish I remember her name.
Me too, because she was amazing.
Ariana, what was her name? I don't know. I can literally see her face in my head though.
Oh, me too. And
she
her
was
voice,
perfect.
She was just
she was so sweet.
So sweet, so attentive.
Oh my god, she was
got
actually
everything right.
Incredible.
Chris literally went through 4 sweet teas.
Yeah.
I don't even know how he ate food with the amount of tea this boy put down.
But I don't think y'all understand. It was hot. That day was hot.
It was hot.
And
we had walked around a little bit before we went and ate.
All I wanted was to guzzle that sweet tea down. Mm-hmm. And it was worth it.
Oh, for sure.
We never went back to Uniqlo. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I'm so sorry. Next time.
Yeah, next time. Anyways.
I mean, we were all
no, literally.
After we
ate, it was, yeah.
We got the thigh-high chicken biscuit.
Yep.
Appetizer.
Sliders.
Yep. With the chicken breast and the hush puppies, which,
y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all. I'll insert pictures.
Dude.
Because
it was so good.
It was immaculate.
And that thigh-high chicken biscuit, I was like, oh, it's a full sandwich.
Right.
It was not even an appetizer. It was crazy.
No, yeah.
And then me and Chris were like, oh, what if we split? And then my husband's like, you normally split with me. And I was like, split with your sister.
Yeah.
What?
Period. So then we got shrimp and grits and what was it called?
Chicken piccata or something.
What was it?
Piccata?
Maybe that's what it was.
Because it was like, had a sauce and capers. It's like fried chicken. Yeah. With veg. Yeah. But
so good.
The shrimp and grits.
That I have never touched a shrimp or a grit like that before.
No, they were amazing. I would want that. Like,
yes,
I would totally want that.
Absolutely,
time. Like a full 100%. Serving of shrimp and grits. I literally dream of it. I've been wanting to make shrimp and grits at home.
So good.
Ever since then.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It was so good.
It was fire. They were so good, actually.
Yeah, we ate good that day. You're right. Yeah. And then later on, late that night, because the world of food trucks stays open ridiculously late. Yeah. We got like empanadas and stuff. And that's when you forced me to stay up until like 3 a.m.
Yes.
And then we go to Epcot.
And then we go to Epcot
which is ridiculous, actually.
Oh, it is ridiculous. But when we get to Epcot the next day, we made sure, like, homecoming was both of our favorite part, right? Okay, cool. When we get to Epcot,
it sure wasn't World of Disney.
That's for damn sure. When we got to Epcot the next day, which let's back it up, because
back it up
on Epcot day, that is when we had Dutch Bros. Okay.
And we did have some bagels.
We did have some bagels. Which bagel was fire. Dutch Bros, as we know now, not good. Yeah. But then we get to Epcot, and we are crowned Family of the Day. Family of the Day. Hey.
I have never been treated more like royalty than in that moment.
It was actually insane. One, I did not know that was a thing. Mm-hmm. And two, we are thinking like something's like wrong, like,
well, if I could also insert real quick, we were trying to go earlier. Yeah, we literally didn't get to Epcot until like 2. Yeah, and it was just we stayed up too late the night before, and then getting everyone ready. I guess there was a miscommunication in directions when they were going to get bagels for some reason. I don't know.
That was your husband's fault.
No, I just had to piece that in. Yeah. It was trials and tribulations just to get to Epcot. It was.
And then we get to Epcot, and behooved us. At 2 p.m. they crown Family of the Day to us. Yep. It was shocking.
And it was crazy.
As we're driving through, we had to put on our hazards. And every time we pass by a cast member, they're like,
it was like we were the queen. Exactly. I'm surprised they didn't have a what is that,
confetti?
Megaphone?
Oh yeah.
Family of the Day coming through.
Family of the Day.
Everybody make some noise. Yeah. And I never knew that was a thing. Literally never heard of anyone talk about this.
No. And you see obviously the Disney employees, they're all kind in general. Yeah. And they're just continuing doing this, but then they see us and they're like yes. Which is so much fun. And then we literally get priority parking all the way at the front of Epcot.
And when we say the front, it is the very first parking spot. Yes. Right under the monorail where you just walk right in.
Yeah. Literally the sidewalk is right there that goes directly to the little ticketing gate.
Not even the second parking spot. We're the first.
The first one. There was a cone there that they had to move to let us in.
Literally we get finally we get to the guy who's like, oh, you're my Family of the Day. Follow me.
Follow us.
And he's walking beside me and I'm like, so please tell me JoJo Siwa's gonna pop out. And he was like, well, she does come here often, but no, probably not.
But he literally, because we also didn't know what Family of the Day entailed at that moment. We knew of the parking spot obviously, but we were like, oh, so pretty much we're getting an exclusive tour of Club 33, and we're doing exactly, yeah, we're kind of doing Partridge and Pear Tree, and
yes, he was from Italy, that man who took us to our parking spot, so I thought we were being directly transported to Italy.
Exactly, first class flights, exactly, kind of a situation like that.
And there is an inside joke with JoJo. What JoJo? Yeah. Who knows? But I always say JoJo Siwa.
Exactly. So yeah. So that's why kind of the JoJo Siwa was mentioned of it all. Yeah. But that's literally how we started our Epcot day.
Yeah. So it was just wonderful. It literally was we were talking about it the whole day.
Yeah.
I mean, we were like, oh yeah, family of the day coming through.
Family of the day. In case all of you didn't know, we are family of the day. So it's like kind of priority. It
literally like put a chip on our shoulder.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And like all it got us was that parking spot.
That was it.
But we were acting like anytime we went onto a ride, like they were gonna like, oh, that's family of the day. Come on, come back. Yeah. That didn't happen, unfortunately.
No, but
I think they just had forgot.
True, but while we were in the park, I was able to get a lightning lane for Guardians, which meant we didn't have to wait in a long line,
which
was perfect.
Period. Yeah. And that was only because we were family of the day, obviously.
Exactly. They were like, we got to open this back up for them.
Yeah, just for family of the day. And then we got ours and they were like, oh, that's it.
Yep.
So.
And besides that, because that was an amazing part, my favorite was riding Frozen because we all got to ride Frozen together. We have a cool picture.
Yeah.
The weirdest dude was like...
he was wide-eyed, bushy tail.
So that was really fun.
Yeah. My favorite part, I mean, let it be known, Guardians is the best ride at Disney. That shit is literally so much fun. So yeah, probably that. Either that or us getting the final 2 sets of oysters of the night.
Literally.
At the American Pavilion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything
Incredible.
just worked out in our favor.
Yeah. It really was like crazy.
Yeah. It was such a fun day. Like
it was.
Truly every day, especially thinking back on it now, it's like, dang, that was just so much. There was
so much. It was packed. It was chill. Like
yes, like it was just. I just feel like we just managed to make sure that everyone had a good time. Everyone got what they wanted. Everyone.
It was like memory after memory after memory. Yeah, it was so good.
It was so good, and like truly, all of it was. I wish we would have been able to try more of the festival foods. Yeah, but other than that. It was perfection.
It was vibes.
Yeah.
And that was the same day you got Dumbo, right?
Dumbo was a Magic Kingdom day.
Oh, dang. See that those days are so full.
I know. There was a lot that happened in both of them. I know.
Because we had only rode 3 rides that day. Oh wait, no, 4 at Epcot, yeah. Yeah. Because we did the Nemo ride. We did Guardians, we did Spaceship Frozen. Earth. Oh, Spaceship Earth, there was 5. Okay, wait, we actually did a lot that day.
And we still ate around. Yeah. Quite a bit.
Dang.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy, actually.
I know. And then we had Dave's hot chicken that night.
Oh my God, that's right. That night was...
And we were tired.
I was being clowned that night.
No. That was the next night.
That was the next night? I thought that was that night. What did we end up getting that night then?
Shake Shack.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah.
Which that was good.
It was good.
Shake Shack was good. Okay. Well, yes, Epcot. My favorite part was Guardians. Yours was Frozen.
Yes.
Period.
Both rides amazing.
Yeah. Highly recommend.
We rode Ratatouille. That was amazing.
Yeah.
The dude was asleep the whole time.
Which is unfortunate.
So.
I was not asleep. So that was good.
And literally, like, Magic Kingdom night, we stayed until the very end of the night. Like, just to backtrack a little bit, we rode Mine Train, and then my husband was like, okay, it's okay. Because he had a lightning lane because child swap to go with his sister.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? I'm good. And I was like, no, you have to go. Because if I just had to go through this, you have to go through it. And then, of course, afterwards, they were like, it was so much fun. I'm so glad I did it. But
yeah,
I took my sister. We went on the carousel. And then there was like 3 minutes left till park closed. And I was like, do you want to go ride Winnie the Pooh with her?
Oh, my God, that's right.
Yeah. And then you went and ride Winnie the Pooh with her, which was so... But our sister's 12. She literally went ham. She went crazy.
Yeah.
She did not... She was like, I want to ride Pooh.
Yeah.
I want to go. Like...
Yeah.
She rode a
did
roller coaster. Did Tiana's, which
literally
is nuts.
Literally did Tiana's.
And loved it.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, Christian, please make sure you like hold on to her. Hold her hand.
Yeah.
She's probably going to be scared.
Yeah. No, was fine. Yep. If anything, I was more scared than her.
I know.
Which, okay, damn.
I know, but that was
so much fun.
And Epcot, we literally did the same. Like, we got on Remy's like 5 minutes before park closed.
Yeah,
in
literally.
the line, in the queue.
In the queue, yeah.
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 So we did
good.
like we went crazy.
Filled those days.
Yes.
But it didn't feel like we were rushing at all.
I feel like it's because we took the morning to chill.
Yeah.
We didn't go from park open.
Yeah.
But I feel like makes a difference.
Yeah. I would say so too. Yeah.
And then we had Animal Kingdom for our last Florida day.
Yeah.
Which everything that we're like, and we're not even going like into every little thing. It feels like that is like 2 weeks worth of stuff.
Yeah. Literally.
Like thinking back on it, I'm like, there's no way I could do that again. I mean, I could, but like
100%. But
it's like no, because
it was crazy. We went crazy.
We did, and that's all with a 8-month-old. Like, that's impressive.
Yeah,
truly,
it is.
And he's just a trooper. But
literally,
Animal Kingdom was such a good day, and it started out with a meme because Javed's sister wanted to wear sweatpants,
and it was like every day up to that was like either like a little chilly or like just like normal temperature.
Because
like
Epcot was chilly.
Yeah, Epcot
we literally
was chilly.
wore like long sleeves.
Yeah, and but Animal Kingdom Day we knew was going to be hot. Like that was the one day where it was like it's going to be hot. Her husband Javed was deciding to say like this is like the park with the most sun. I still don't know I don't know where that park is that he was talking about. Considering it was literally nothing but a fucking tree over it. Literally the symbol of fucking Animal Kingdom is a massive ass tree. So like, I don't know why we were believing him, but allegedly there's this like random, like there's this like secret park.
Okay, but in his defense, he was trying to convince his sister not to wear freaking sweatpants.
And that's true.
In Orlando, Florida to a theme park, which is crazy that you even have to like argue that with someone.
Right.
But we did get her to wear shorts.
Yeah.
But
eventually.
That's how the day started. And it's like, okay, this is too much going on right now.
Yeah.
And for that morning, we had girl breakfast.
Oh my God, we did.
Which was a good way to start the day. That consisted of treats from Epcot.
Yep.
Treats from Disney Springs.
Yep. What else?
I think that might be it.
Yeah.
But it was like cookies, cake, chocolates, baklava.
Yeah. Literally so many different treats.
It was just all like we split up in 5.
Yeah.
And that's what we had for our breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, let's go to Animal Kingdom. And then everyone had to get an electrolyte drink, obviously. Yep. And then by the time we get to Animal Kingdom, everyone's like, I need the toilet. Give me the toilet.
I literally had never had to pee so bad.
I know. Everyone. I was like, oh my God. Bad. I'm going to need to buy like 5 pairs of pants because we're going to have accidents.
I was on the verge.
Yeah.
But Animal Kingdom Day, favorite part of Animal Kingdom. I mean, there's really 2 that I could say. Oh my God, no, there's actually 4.
Say it.
Animal Kingdom was like actually one of the best
and
days.
This was his first time going to Animal Kingdom.
Yes, which I feel like that's probably why like I was so excited about this. Number 1, first thing we do when we get in there, Mount Everest, or what's it called? Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
So fucking fun. Had no idea what to expect. Was horrified. It was incredible. So, I mean, that's a win all around. And that shit was lit. And I got to do that with her. So
it was a blast.
Yeah.
Like it was so much fun.
And then
and that was my first time riding it in a while because I was pregnant before and like I haven't ridden that in a while.
Yeah.
And it really is so much fun.
It is. And after that, my next favorite thing was I'm trying to think of succession. Actually, there's 5 things. Okay, the next thing was seeing the baby tiger. Seeing the baby tiger was pretty cool, obviously, because that only happens every so often.
Yeah, like how often are you actually going to see a baby tiger?
Exactly.
Which I unfortunately miss because we had to take a first aid trip.
Yes.
But that is okay. I got to see the video of it.
Exactly. I did get videos. Thank God. But we did that, and then next favorite thing was riding Dinosaur, because obviously, as you know, dinosaurs are our thing.
Dinosaurs are our thing.
And there was drama with Dinosaur because we were so excited we were going to get to do it before they shut it down because it's being shut down. Mm-hmm. Is it shut down yet?
I don't know.
Okay. Because there's
Who
drama.
knows?
There's drama with it.
Yes.
But it is being shut down. And then when we got there, it was unbeknownst to us, it was down. Mm-hmm. So then we weren't going to be able to do dinosaur. Mm-hmm. And then day of, it's up. Mm-hmm. And we got to do fucking dinosaur, which was so much fun. Yes. Her sister did not enjoy it, but that is okay because I did.
And we didn't even know she didn't enjoy it until the ride was over.
Exactly.
Because you can't hear nothing.
And it's dark. But that one was so much fun. And then next thing was Flight of Passage, obviously. Mm-hmm. Flight of Passage, incredible. It was so much fun. Mm-hmm. Nothing like that, truly.
Yeah.
And oh my God, it was just so good, so good. And then last thing, A Bug's Life, because we got to do Bug's Life literally on its final days.
Yes.
We didn't, unbeknownst to us.
Literally did not know that was, I didn't know that was, I knew about Dinosaur, but
yeah, did
not know about Bug's Life.
Like what?
Which I have to say, I'm surprised you didn't mention the Bow Wow.
Oh my God, the Bow Wow was crazy. So there was this bird. There was this bird, which we did find out. I'm pretty sure it was a pheasant.
Okay.
At least that's what, yeah, that's what Apple was saying, at least on the little Photos app.
Yeah.
But it would literally make the loudest noise ever. And it would go, bow wow, bow wow. But like literally, like I could not tell you how loud it was. Like it was so loud. It sounded like monkeys. How loud funny. Monkeys are.
Yeah.
That's how loud it was. And we saw it once, and then we started to do like a walkthrough of the safari, whatever it's called, and it was like right behind. It came up right behind us, and we didn't know that was like the same bird because. Like, there's just, like, so much that goes into it. First time we didn't, like, really see it. We just heard it. And then we saw this majestic bird that was horrifying. And we were starting to walk away from it. And all of a sudden, it goes, bow wow, right behind us. It was so funny.
Oh, my gosh.
It was so funny. But, yes, that was my Animal Kingdom day. Oh, and also the Rainforest Cafe, which was incredible.
And we were served by Mother Mary.
Yeah, Mother Mary. Mother Mary, praise shout out you, Orlando Rainforest Cafe. Thank you.
Literally. Incredible. And she told us, fun fact, that she's worked there for like 17 years.
Yes. And some of the people call her Mother Mary.
Yeah.
Lit.
Because for some reason, Mother Mary was like giving Chris the wise words of, you know what? You just need to be happy. Life is short. Enjoy yourself. Like, I don't know why. Like, she just felt inclined to tell Chris, which... There was a little bit of drama with the Rainforest Cafe, which
there was.
Okay, let me slow down. We only had girl dinner.
Yes.
Girl breakfast. We only ate girl breakfast that morning because we were rushing. We had to go to Animal Kingdom. We had stuff to do. We had sunscreen to put on, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're going. We have to get to Expedition Everest. Like, we have a time that we have to get there.
Exactly.
And we're going to wait. Our lunch is at like 2.
Yeah.
Well, we get seated and the ladies weren't that nice at the front. And then we get seated in this booth that literally wouldn't work. Like, I have a baby.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't work.
But also the table was literally indented to the booth. And it was like that you had this much space to sit.
Yeah. Like, it was impossible. There was just no way it was going to work.
No.
And,
with 6 people too.
Yes, there was a man who was going to be serving us, and he was just like, "Oh, you're gonna have to go back up to the front." But he said it with attitude.
Unfriendly.
I was like, okay, and like I was very close to dipping out, even though like we have been hyping up Rainforest Cafe because it is really cute and fun.
Yeah,
especially like it's just chill and is vibey.
Yeah,
and it's fun for kids. And I went back to the front. The lady was kind of rude again. But then we got seated with Mother Mary.
And Mother Mary literally was our savior. She was our savior.
She was. And so the whole time we were referring to her as Mother Mary. She was very calm. She was chill. She got everything right. We all got shrimp.
No, literally.
It was just like
so good.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And then at the end we were like, yeah, after she was telling Chris like his new life mantra.
Yeah.
I was like, he literally has been calling you Mother Mary, so
yeah,
this is fitting.
Literally. And like she was Mother Teresa.
Yes.
She was Mother Mary though.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was really good. So if you go to Rainforest Cafe at Animal Kingdom, ask for Mary, aka Mother Mary.
Yes.
And give her a fat tip.
biggest tip you can imagine.
Yes, because she's deserves incredible. It.
Yes.
And I tipped her good. I tipped her like 100.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah.
Just to flex myself a little bit. But she deserved it.
No, she really did. Yeah. She was incredible.
Yeah. We only went to 2 like sit down restaurants, so that was the only places that I had a tip.
Yeah.
And both waitresses were impeccable, so
literally perfect.
Yes.
Oh my God. And perfect vibes too.
They were just amazing. Oh my gosh, amazing.
It was so good, actually.
But yeah, Mother Mary deserves it all.
Yeah.
I wish I knew the other lady's name. I just can't remember it.
I know. I wish I could. I wish I could. I can see her face. She was so kind.
I know.
She gave us lore for the place too.
She did.
With the chicken, the chicken dish.
Yep.
God.
With the chefs.
Yes. There's drums apparently, but we got the inside tea. So we can't share it, obviously. Confidential NDA kind of situation.
Exactly. So for my Animal Kingdom favorite part, would be, it is hard too because I think it has to be the same. I mean, I was really like excited that we all got an ice cream at the little like
God, it was truck. So good. Yes,
that was really good.
Yeah.
But I loved riding Expedition Everest with you. I love doing dinosaur because I didn't think that I was ever gonna be able to do that again. And then we got to do it together, which was like, I always was like, especially after our dinosaur era, I was like, oh my gosh, we have to ride dinosaur together.
We have to ride dinosaur. Dinoland USA.
Yes. And then like Flight of Passage is just amazing.
Yes.
And to experience it with you guys for the first time was awesome.
Yeah.
But that whole day was just great. And then literally we finished Flight of Passage and we go to do rider swap with my husband and his sister and get baby. And we're like, okay, we got like 10 minutes. Let's try to make it to Bugs Life.
Yep. And guess
so
what?
We're running.
We did.
And we did. And after like a couple days after, they're like, yeah, so Bugs Life is gone now.
Which makes sense because that woman, there was a lady who was like the announcer for it. It was her last day when we went, and it was her last time doing it. And she was getting emotional. It was precious. But that, I feel like that makes sense now.
It does.
For why that was like her last time doing it.
Yeah. Because we thought like that was probably her last day working.
Yeah.
That's literally what it seemed like.
Yeah. Which maybe it was too.
Possibly.
But maybe it just like lined up like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
That's
crazy.
True. But we didn't know that it was going.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea. Bless you.
Thank you. This cough.
Oh.
But thank you anyways.
But yeah.
Yeah. And then our ride home.
Oh, wait. What? The little, also outside of the first aid, those little like little dudes.
Yes, the little like lemur thingies.
Yeah, they were so cute.
They were precious.
There was like 8 little lemur like flying squirrel dudes.
They were like little.
They were cute.
And they were just running around. It was so precious.
I love all the little animals.
Yeah.
Oh, and we totally left out Safari.
Oh my God, yeah.
And that was really fun.
Oh my God, the Safari was incredible.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Yeah.
Super chill. It's just vibes.
Yeah.
You see what you see. The cheetah was like probably my favorite, watching the cheetah walk.
I liked the cheetah, and I also liked, which they did not like, but I liked the crocodile. Seeing the Nile crocodile was so cool. Ugh. I loved seeing the crocodile.
I mean, it is pretty interesting that they have Nile crocodiles.
Yeah.
But like those are terrifying to me.
Yeah, they're horrifying.
Yeah, that is just.
But like the cheetah wasn't?
I don't know. I just don't like crocs and alligators.
That's fair. It is fair.
Yeah.
I get it. But the Nile, seeing it was crazy.
And there was like a fun fact about the cheetah though. It's like, it's not a large cat. It is a large cat, but it's not a.
It's not considered. It's not considered a big cat, right?
Right.
Because it doesn't. Oh, because it doesn't like roar or something like that, right? It only like makes a different kind of noise.
Gotcha.
I don't remember what the fact was actually.
Yeah, but it's not. It can't be classified as like a lion or tiger.
Yeah, it can't be classified as a big cat.
Yeah, it's
because of it not like roaring. It doesn't roar at all or something like that,
something
right?
like that. Possibly.
I swear it was some fact like that. Yeah. But
it was a fun fact, but
that was pretty cool.
I forget it.
Yeah. But that was yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Wow. And also, like, not to mention, I don't know if we mentioned this or not, but this was literally a month ago. Like, our vacation was a month ago.
Yeah.
Like, so we're also trying to recall, like, the information.
True, but now that we are, it's like, oh my God, that was... Because when we got back, my husband was sick, like, on the way back home. I literally drove all the way from Florida back home.
Yeah. But
with
let's not...
Okay, sorry.
Let's not... Wait, I'm just trying to, like, put emphasis on the sickness. Me and Cait were both deathly ill before vacation.
Why we had the hiatus.
Exactly. And then we come back for that one episode, right? Where we had recoiled in time. And then we have vacation. Vacation is all smooth sailing, perfect vibes. And then last day, sickness erupts.
Yes.
Sickness unfolds.
Yes. So, my husband's sick. He's just out in the back with the widow dude. And then, we get home and like a day after, widow dude starts getting a little cough and runny nose.
Yes.
So, and then he eventually went to the doctor. Turned out he had it was like a cold, but it just was a little more with the baby.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. So he needed some medication.
Some viruses.
He was contagious. So that meant like literally like 2 weeks of not being around anyone.
Quarantining.
Yes. So
yeah.
That was unfortunate. But everybody is cured.
Yes.
The only thing we're suffering from right now is allergies.
Exactly. But that is why we have had such a long break in between episodes.
Yes, because we've had which we aren't even going to be able to fit all, we have other things that we want to talk about, but
yeah,
it's going to have to just be broken down into other pods. But
yeah,
that's literally why we had to wait so long.
Yeah.
Because also we have to work around our schedule too.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's finding the time in a week
to
do it is just... It's hard
so
to
much.
navigate sometimes.
Yeah.
But that sickness set us back.
The sickness, yeah. That really threw us off schedule.
Yes.
But
especially because I didn't... And when he first got sick, when Widow Dude first got sick, I was like, okay, he's just got a little cold.
Yeah.
It'll go away. So we waited a couple days and then he started to wheeze.
Yeah.
And that's where we were like, okay, doctor's appointment that day.
Yeah.
And then he needed a lot.
Yeah. We literally were going to record... That day. Yeah.
We were going to.
And then it was like, we can't.
Yeah.
We can't because there was wheezing happening and there were some other things going on. So.
And then lo and behold, it was like, yeah, so we're going to have to actually wait a whole nother week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were going to record the week after we got back. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure. But I think Javed was still a little sick. And then it was we didn't know if the wee was getting sick or not. It was kind of is it allergies?
Exactly.
Yeah. And then obviously it turned into full sickness. Mm-hmm. So it was just delayed. Everything just kept getting pushed.
Yes.
We had pushed.
Yes. And obviously, taking care of a sick baby is just exhausting anyways.
Yeah.
But we're not trying to keep pass around stuff.
No.
Because whatever me and Christian had, I don't know. It was just...
I have no clue.
No one else got sick, though.
No, but it was debilitating.
It was.
So, it was illness.
Yeah.
And it, it lasted.
But it was... I actually got medication for mine. He was prescribed...
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
He was prescribed a shower by his doctor. I was actually prescribed, what was it? Amoxicillin.
Yeah. Yeah, my doctor said maybe a shower.
That breaks it up.
Literally the steam. He prescribed me steam.
Not even Vicks.
No. Not even a breathing treatment.
Not even a humidifier.
What
nothing.
The fuck? A shower, which is just there's so much that runs deep into the shower of it all because our mother... all she wants to do if we were sick would be to tell us to take a shower. Yeah. If we were sick, if we got hurt, if we were...
headache.
Anything, take a shower.
Yeah.
If we had caffeine overdose, take a shower. But anyways, so my doctor literally prescribed me to take a shower, and that was just like unruly. Yeah. It was so unruly. But
that was like his final straw.
Yeah. Nevertheless, we persist. And yeah, I don't even know.
But then it's just so funny because I went to the doctor, and then like 2 days later, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do the teledoc." So I did teledoc too. Literally, we did the same thing. We have different doctors, but we did the same thing.
Yes.
I get a prescription, and he's like, "This is literally what this man tells me."
They literally asked me like my prescription information and everything, and they were like, "Okay, well, we'll just like send you some medicine and this and that," and then I get the message from the doctor, and they're like, maybe just like try to take a shower, like see us in like 7 days.
How unserious that was crazy.
Thank God that visit was free, because it gave me free information, that's for sure. I could have asked ChatGPT that. Like, you're so actually weak. Kidding. Like, what?
That's so weak.
It's so annoying. Oh, God. The shower was actually crazy.
My cheeks hurt because it's just so funny. It's just like...
It's so unserious. He doesn't
understand his trauma, and it's like, that was just so
that was the worst thing that he could have said. He could have literally just been like, just give it a couple days and it'll probably go away. I would have been upset, but that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But to tell me to take a shower... my actual trauma. Sure. What the hell? Sure, I guess.
Right. Thank you for the...
Literally. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the pro tip, doc. God.
Like, where did he get his medical license from, you know?
Literally.
Like, maybe he's just not able to even prescribe medication anymore.
I guess so. Shiesty, it was his last day. God.
That's funny.
But, anywho... My favorite part of the way back was getting home, honestly.
Oh my gosh, it was so long.
It was. That day was very long because we had a rental car too, so we had to go take the rental car, and then we had to come back here. Oh wait, we came here.
Yeah.
Wait, went to my house.
No, we came here.
We came here? Oh, okay, yeah. We came here.
My house, and then
we had to go to my house, and then we had to go all the way to the rental car place, and then we had to go to American Deli, and then we had to go home.
Yep.
I had to go here.
You had to bring here,
and then I got to go home.
You got to go home.
My God.
So by the time we were done, it was like 9.
Yes.
So.
It was a long day.
Very long day, and it was like me and Chris had spent 7 hours
together
in the front seat
talking. We didn't play music once that whole time.
Yeah.
We talked the entire time. The only time that there was a little bit of silence was when I was making that little logo on my...
Oh, right.
Yeah. But that was it.
Yeah.
We literally just talked for 7 hours.
And everyone behind us was like on their AirPods, just like zoned out, napping. I mean, we got a picture of everyone with their mouth open besides me because I was driving.
Yeah. Yeah, actually. Yeah.
They were out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I can't even think of what we talked about. Which is crazy.
I could not tell you. I have no idea.
I know it was a bunch of nothing.
There was a bunch of nothing. Absolutely.
But like, we are way too invested in Tracy's chickens that I know we took an hour and a half just talking about those damn chickens.
Yes. Oh, 100%. 100%.
They're famous.
They are. Tracy, your chickens are incredible. Tracy doesn't watch this. I should send it to her. Be like, Tracy, you got a shout out in this week's episode.
Literally every episode.
Literally every episode we talk about
dinner.
Tracy's incredible. The other day I texted her when she was like asking me to do the favor for her.
Yeah.
I had texted her and I was like, Tracy, like you're feeding the world. I was like, you're keeping the world fed. That's what I said. And she said, I try my best.
I love that.
I know. I love Tracy. She's incredible. But that was our trip.
It was
a trip. It was
eventful, that's for sure. I mean, we definitely left like a bunch out.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we didn't cover World of Food Trucks. We didn't cover my Skinnylicious trauma. And
also, we did get to play in the pool, which was fun.
We did.
We did get one time where we could all get in the pool because Woody's dude was asleep. And we played some game. What was the game?
We played Goofy.
Yeah. And that was fun.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. So.
Yeah.
But the pool was like a sauna, so we could only last so long.
Yeah. But that was one thing that consumed a lot of our trip home was complaining about the Airbnb.
Oh, that is true. We spent like an hour and a half probably doing that stuff. Yeah. But I did get my refund. Yeah. I sure did.
It came back? Oh yeah. Yeah.
So don't you worry, Miss Girl. Mm-hmm. I got what I wanted.
Yep.
You trust.
And it wasn't even a full refund. We didn't request a full refund.
It was a partial, like originally requested.
Yep. Exactly. So.
Mm-hmm.
Trifling ass.
Yeah.
I would say your name.
If she ever stumbles upon this, she'll know who she is.
Oh, she absolutely will know who it is.
I just like gagged her though because she had nothing to say to me.
Yeah. Cleared.
Mm-hmm.
Cleared.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't resuscitate, that's for sure.
Yep.
So hopefully everybody will see that.
My favorite
review.
bit is the fact that like we say, yeah, you were told about this in December and you chose not to do anything.
She literally had a review on her account about everything that we complained about. Well, not everything, but like two of the biggest things.
Yeah.
And she responded to it. Didn't she respond to it? No, she didn't respond to it.
No.
But she had responded to a review that was made after that, so she saw it.
Yeah.
And she didn't respond to it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But then she tried to act like she didn't know that these were issues.
She kept asking me for proof.
Yeah.
And like,
we're not your agents.
No.
Like,
you've been notified about this.
Yes.
Because her go-to was, no one ever said that. No one's ever said this.
Mm-hmm.
It was as if I was lying about everything.
But then we came with the cold, hard facts.
Yeah. So it was just weird energy.
And then requested a partial refund, and she was like, I can't give a full refund. Okay, yeah, that's why we asked for a freaking partial refund.
She couldn't do math.
No, she couldn't. But you know what? That's okay, because she'll get her karma.
That's why I had to have that review. And the only thing that I said was, that was 5 stars, was cleaning. Because whoever her cleaner is, impeccable. The cleaners were...
It was so good.
It was like Disney Resort, cleaning.
It was like...
It was really good.
Very professional.
Very professional, very clean. Thank gosh, because we probably would have had to leave that freaking night.
Oh, yeah,
had
absolutely.
It been... And we were literally... That was exciting when we got there. We were literally by medieval times.
Oh, my God.
We were in the same neighborhood as it.
And I know we brought that up in an episode previous.
Yes.
And we didn't know where it was. Mm-hmm. Literally 3 minutes down the road.
Yep.
Actually insane. When we pulled out of the neighborhood, we could see it.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
I know.
Like, what?
We were shocked by that.
Yeah. And we could see the horses, too.
That was really cool.
The shining, shimmering horses.
Yes. Which it would have been... I mean, there was no time to go during this trip. No, but we have one here.
Yeah.
So... But I think also they're doing like the Renaissance festivals or something.
Really?
Right now? Yeah.
Ren Fair?
Yeah, I don't know where they do it.
I have no idea.
But I did see someone comment and they were like, we should be doing this in the fall.
Right.
Because it's humid. Like everyone's going to have swamp ass.
Exactly.
But you know, it's true. It's too hot.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, we definitely should do an Art of Ramble medieval times vlog.
Oh my gosh.
We have to.
I feel like I could do multiple of those.
We have to.
And just a fun fact, I'm not taking classes currently, but in my last class for I don't know. I don't know where the world will take me, but I was on my English degree journey.
Yes.
Which was amazing. I loved it. It was wonderful. Most of the teachers were amazing. Most of the classes were amazing. Like, I feel like that suits me very much to be taking classes towards that degree. But I had a medieval class and the teacher was amazing. And he literally would post videos of himself in medieval clothing.
Yeah.
To act out whatever he was trying to do that week, like hit the lesson, and it was just so funny that there's other people who are just as like, which I mean he taught
obsessed,
that, but like
right,
I don't know. It was like he got a lot of teachers don't. Like, I feel like our dinosaur teacher would have, like, if he had to do videos, he'd show up in, like, a T-Rex costume.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
But then you have some other teachers who are just, like...
couldn't care less.
Figure it out.
Exactly. Not fun at all. Not engaging.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, medieval, like, I don't know. The whole medieval thought of it is just...
incredible.
It's so funny.
Which is also making me think of the fact that Brittany Broski has kind of started her musical journey, and I did want to like mention that in this episode. Like we already have heard the Adore You cover, obviously. What are your thoughts on it? I don't think we ever talked about it.
We didn't.
So
I thought it was stunning.
Yeah.
I thought her voice was perfect for it.
Yes. It was so good.
I thought it was a great rendition.
Yeah.
But hear me out.
Yeah.
She releases music.
Yeah.
A year from now, we do a Brittany Broski cover. You whip out your chorus vocals. I've got a little me.
Exactly. Yep. I think we can do that. We're covering Brittany Broski covering These microphones would be perfect for it.
And also, like, I will put Peyton on a pedestal.
Absolutely, yes.
We're
singing to him.
Yeah.
Just let me adore you.
He will literally have this sneered lip. He's gonna have that thing that goes around the neck. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the like, frill.
Fan. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. Oh
little,
my god.
Like,
a jester hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be so cute.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But
the grapes. I don't know. I see it all coming to life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's a perfect song. Just let me adore you.
Like it's the only thing I'll ever do. Yeah. You could do it, absolutely.
That would be perfect.
But we've listened to that. We love that. Tonight, as we're recording this, she's releasing another something. We have no idea what it is. Might be a Dangerous Woman cover. Might be original music. I'm hoping it's original music. I think it's original music. Everybody's thinking it's a Dangerous Woman cover. Did you watch the video?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll see what it is. If it's a Dangerous Woman cover, period, I will take whatever I can get, honestly.
Yeah.
But if it's original music, we'll be excited.
And earlier today, when I was feeling like peppy, I was like, "Oh my gosh, we should stay up late. We could have like a party, and I'll, what is it?
Do a reaction.
Can't even think of the freaking word. I'll react with you.
Yeah.
And then 5 o'clock, I'm like, he's literally on the way to do the pod. I'm like, I can't. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, I can't. Because when she told me this too, she was like, and I might regret it, but. And here
instantly
we go.
Regretted it.
Took it back.
Yeah. So I will be watching his reaction. Normally, that's how I
listen to songs.
Listen to like the new songs or the music video. It's like I just watch your reaction.
Yeah.
And that's how I get
your fix.
My fix, yeah.
Well,
and he's been on it, like, so he's gonna link it in the bio.
Yes.
And he's been on it. Yes. I swear, it's like boom, 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 because everyone's like releasing.
Yeah, I know. And I thought this was like going to be a quiet year in music, and it's not.
No.
Everybody is releasing. Literally just tonight we have Brittany Broski, we have new Haim song. I'm sure it's past 8 o'clock now. Oh yeah, surely it is. Which that means Miley Cyrus's new song is out, which I have to go home and react to. We have new Gracie Abrams. We have literally so much music.
Which also you have a concert.
Oh my!
We haven't discussed. What's the concert that you're going to later this year?
Okay. I am going to see Ethel Cain live in person on the Willoughby Tucker Forever tour, and I am so excited. She has a new album coming out.
So it's not out yet.
No, it comes out in August.
Ooh.
I know. So hopefully she will be releasing a single or something, maybe 2 singles, maybe 3 singles before the album comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And that's also, your first time seeing them in person.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I've wanted to see her for so long.
Yeah.
I love Ethel Cain. And
are you still going to try to do a photo pass, or you just want to do your...
I might try.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll probably like submit it.
Yeah.
Hopefully I could get approved. That would be
pretty cool.
I would literally fucking lose it.
Yeah.
I would lose it.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Which, fun fact about Chris, he is a concert photographer as well.
Absolutely.
He has some stuff in his portfolio now.
I do have some stuff in my
toot his own horn,
Not
but...
to toot it. No, but I'm tooting.
He needed. If there's one thing he's finna do, he's finna toot. I feel like I just sounded like oh gosh, Tammy.
Oh, absolutely.
If there's one thing he's gonna do,
if there's one thing he's gonna do, it's toot.
I'm so glad you shared that with me, because now it pops up on my page all the time.
It's so good.
And now my favorite is when Tammy is sitting in the chair and her legs are just spread open in that little sundress, and then he puts a picture of Tammy's head in his crotch.
It's so good. It's so good.
Like, I don't know. I just don't. If you guys are not like, if you guys don't follow accounts where they mock Southern
trailer park tees
and oh my gosh,
it's just so good.
And
there's so many of them. Like, Tammy is one of our favorites, of course. The one who pretends like she's a Dollar General mom. That is like one of the best ones. It's so good. The one who pretends like a cigarette mom, that one is also so good.
Oh my gosh.
Perfection.
And it doesn't even have to be like, it could be a woman doing it. It could be a man doing it.
Preferably a man, honestly, in a wig.
Kill it. If it's like a Southern mom goes to church, like,
oh my god, just like the like tall guy who does like it on the porches and stuff like that. Yes. I think yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Where he's like in the shawl.
Yep.
And he's like, I gotta let the dogs out.
Yep.
get back over. Get on back over. I honestly feel like we could do those videos and like they would be so accurate.
But
you know what this is also making me think of?
What?
Hose Me Down in the Trailer Park, Kesha's new song.
Oh.
Yippee-ki-yay. Wait. Oh my, can you please pull up your phone right now?
Yeah.
I need you to pull up your phone and I need you to look up Paper Magazine Kesha.
Okay. On what? On Google?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she did a photo shoot in which I saw today. Honestly, maybe you can just go to Kesha on Instagram.
Okay. I got it.
But she did a photo shoot.
Oh my god.
You see it? I will insert the picture right here. But it is so good. She literally did a trailer park photo shoot, which honestly is like, I'm seeing the vision now. I'm seeing the vibe of like what this is going to be, but I'm really hoping that like, I don't know, like I'm kind of excited for her new album, which is literally just period, like the title's period. Like a period.
Oh.
Like one the dot.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm super excited actually.
No, this is hilarious, but I don't know, that song.
Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay. There's a 2 for $1 at the Dollar Tree.
And that's just like,
hose me down at the tree. I'm sipping spirits, some spiritual.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. That's just, it's something.
Yeah. If you want to go watch my reaction, you can. It's live now. But yes, I will be seeing Ethel Cain in the fall.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Yes. Hopefully I will try to get a photo pass.
I need to. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And I need to listen to Ethel Cain because I haven't like dived into that.
I know. You need to listen.
Yeah. Which I have liked. I would really like to see that, which I've been said, Doechii in concert would be awesome. Which, who was it that had her? Was it Tyler the Creator? On tour.
Yeah.
He had her come out a couple times or something. Yeah. So that was really cool. But I want to see her do a tour.
Absolutely.
But also I have been having Tate McRae pop up on my YouTube.
Yeah.
And I like her.
Period.
Because she can dance.
Yes.
So, and her, like, performing is entertaining as fuck.
It is. I know.
Like, I'm captivated. I'm like, oh.
We need to go see her.
Okay.
We can go see her.
I see what she's cooking with.
She does come here the week before Ethel Cain.
Wow.
So, actually, it might be 2 weeks before Ethel Cain.
Dang.
But we can go see that. Just let me know.
I will let you know.
Let me know. Because I'm down. I want to see some Tate McRae.
I'm trying to see the sports car. I'm trying to see that revolving door come around.
I'm trying to see that door revolve.
Can I get some of that Earl? And if y'all didn't know,
yes,
what is it? What the fuck are you
doing in my house? What the fuck are you doing in my house? What the fuck are you doing in my house?
That is all we said the entire trip.
Yeah, there were so many memes the entire trip, actually.
Yes, because we were acting like we were Cricket from Big City Greens.
Earl.
But then we were like intertwining. We were literally making it a whole sentence.
By the drag queen. By the drag queen. What the fuck are you doing in my house? My Earl. My Earl.
My hooter done got some Earl. Keep my hooter up there.
Oh my god. Oh. It was so good. There were so many memes on the trip.
I forgot about
Bad drag queen.
We were on Guardians of the Galaxy. We were on Guardians of the Galaxy. We get to the room where they're like, I think we're going back. And then it's quiet.
Yeah.
And we say,
Bob the drag queen. And then it was so good. This one's for Bob the drag queen.
If y'all haven't watched The Traitors, this newest season 3?
Yes.
It has Carol in it. Carolyn.
Carol.
Carolyn. At first, I was like, what the fuck is she got going on?
Who is this? Yeah.
And then I saw her on TikTok saying, Bob the drag queen.
Do I really say it like that? Bob the drag queen? Bob the drag queen.
And now she's my favorite person.
Yeah.
Like, that was
Which, we all have our favorites, because obviously my favorite is Gabby Wendy. But
True. I'm lethargic.
Lethargic.
There you go.
It's 3 p.m. I'm lethargic. I don't want to get on a creative call. Send me some Google Slides. I love her so much. She's incredible. I literally showed Mother like 17 of her videos one night. Mother was like, okay. And I was like,
get it.
Look at this. I was losing it over it. She was like, yeah, she's funny.
I just love how like more and more like unfolds about her, because I'm like, okay, she was on The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, she was a cheerleader. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No. Okay, yes, she was on The Bachelorette. Wait, because she was also on The Bachelor. Wait, she was a cheerleader? There's so much lore behind that.
Yeah. Like,
there's
she's
so much lore.
On Shrek, it's like ochres are an onion. That's her.
Fuck. In Shrek?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know what that was.
He literally is saying ogres are like an onion. You just peel back the layers. I don't know. I forget the actual line, but it all goes back to Shrek, okay?
Right. Yes, exactly.
So, which we have to watch. We have to watch that on the OLED.
We've still not done that.
No.
We have yet to do our Final Destination. We haven't watched that either.
And I'm excited to watch that.
I know.
Well, now we can, because I was like, I do not want to watch that before our trip.
Right. Yeah.
But now, yes, we can.
Now we can. Yeah.
And they have a new one coming out. Which,
in May, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so it comes out pretty soon.
Period.
Which the Minecraft movie comes out tomorrow, in case you cared.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Wow.
In case you wanted to watch it.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting. I know all the kids are gonna love that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're gonna get crazy with the Minecraft movie.
I hope they're having a cool like zombie popcorn bucket or something.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Do you see that they're doing like a thing with McDonald's right now? No, Minecraft is.
I haven't seen nothing about McDonald's as of late.
That's good, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Minecraft sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's all they do nowadays. It's like,
they have toys.
You get nuggets and you get a special sauce.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said they have toys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Minecraft toys?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And the Happy Meals.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Not the adult meals.
No, only the happy ones.
But you know what was shicey about McDonald's, and I'll never forgive them, was the damn Grimace shake. Everywhere it's talking about this Grimace shake.
It couldn't get it anywhere. I don't give a fuck about Grimace anymore.
I know. I just don't even feel like it's true.
Right. It was a lie.
At this point.
It was a farce.
It was a farce.
So
not a fart.
A farce.
A farce.
This is empty now.
That was my first sip this entire time. I'm parched.
Well, I am lethargic.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So.
Is that it? Is that all we got?
That later.
I think that's all we got for now, at least.
Damn.
We can talk about more later
next time, and we can talk some more.
This is what we got this week. This is what we got. I feel like we've covered a lot.
We had to do that though. We had to get it out the way. We had to talk about the vacation.
We did. We had to.
We left y'all hanging.
We tried to wear the shirts weeks ago. We finally got the shirts in.
And I want you guys to appreciate these shirts because I saw them at the store. They didn't have our size.
They only went up to like what, a medium or something like that. Which, like, okay, sure.
Then we go to World Disney.
Boom.
All of these shirts in hella sizes.
Yeah.
And I was like, we got to get those.
Purchase.
And I just really didn't even give Chris an option for another shirt. I was like, you can get something else, but please, can you get this one?
But I love this shirt. I love the way it looks. I also like this, like, collar.
Yeah.
I love the thick collar.
I know.
And it has, like, the same.
And it's so soft.
The same at the bottom, too.
This does feel right. It almost does feel like a comfort color.
Right. It's so
very
comfy.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
And I love that this is a Haunted Mansion shirt without it being like over the. I don't know. It's just not like.
It's not like ghouly or like
kitty.
Too much print on it too. Yeah. It just like is like a simple shirt with a simple design.
Yes, and like, oh my gosh, it was just perfect to have the Viking.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's just perfect.
Because of our Viking episode, which if you have not yet to see our Art of Forks episode, you need to go watch that.
Yes. Which there will be more Viking
lore and yes.
Exactly. But yeah, it was just like perfect.
Yeah. Love the shirts. So love good. Them.
Honestly, we could be them one day.
We could dress up as them.
You can be that. You can get that mustache.
Yes, I can do that.
Yeah. And the little like
the helmet.
Cone.
Yeah.
Just do like a waffle cone.
Exactly.
I'll spray paint it.
Exactly.
It's so cute.
Oh god.
We'll have to order like long braids.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But anyways.
But yeah.
So next time we'll be seeing you weekly.
Yes.
That is for sure.
Exactly. That was our last hiatus.
Yes.
Please forgive us. Please.
Yeah. But it was understandable. Like, understandable. We can't control.
Yeah. The passage of
sicknesses and stuff. And like, honestly, when you go to Disney, you are like susceptible to that stuff. So unfortunately.
You can't get away from it.
You can't avoid it.
No. But. Period.
But anyways, this was fun. I actually enjoyed rehashing it all because it's like my mind was too like. Yeah.
It was hazy.
Yeah.
It was a distant memory.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And like fun. All the memes. I don't know. It's just, I love a good meme.
Yeah. It was so good. That trip was so full of them. God.
And we'll dive into the Skinnylicious in due time.
You'll get Skinnylicious soon.
Yeah.
My 21st birthday's coming up too. Just kind of giving you some milestones of what's coming up and what you can expect. So that was this week's episode.
Oh my heavens, yes. Okay. That's all you're going to hear about this month. This month is Chris's birth month. And he's turning 21. Hey!
Period.
So he's gonna be getting lit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get a designated driver.
Yeah, exactly.
Period. Because we believe in safe driving.
First. Mm-hmm. Period.
We do advocate for that.
Absolutely. So.
Anywho. Thank you for joining us.
We appreciate it. And we'll see you. Oh, no. Yeah. Make sure to like.
Make sure you go and check out Chris's channel.
Yes, please.
Because he's been working hard on reactions.
Literally.
This week.
So much
specifically,
going on.
But
yes. So much going on. So many reactions.
Say that real quick.
Yes, absolutely.
But yes, like, comment, subscribe. Share.
Find us on the socials. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok.
We're on everything.
We're doing it. We're around. We're here. We're there. We're in the ceiling. We're in the floor. We're in the ground. You're there. You're breathing.
Breathing in the ground. Precisely.
Exactly. And
the ants aerate it.
Right. Yes. More on that later. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.